UFC middleweight champion Dricus Du Plessis is voicing a desire for his next title defense to be against undefeated sensation Khamzat Chimaev, rather than a rematch with Sean Strickland. Du Plessis, 22-2, first claimed the 185-pound championship title after a hard-fought, razor-thin split decision victory over Strickland in January, and has successfully defended it once since then, defeating former champion Israel Adesanya. While UFC CEO Dana White previously indicated that Du Plessis' next bout would likely be a rematch with Strickland, the South African champion now feels that the fans, and the UFC landscape itself, are calling for something different after Chimaev's electric performance against Robert Whittaker this past weekend. In an exclusive interview with ESPN, Du Plessis discussed his shifting priorities, acknowledging that he was initially ready to step back into the cage with Strickland. However, he explained, he's had a change of heart after seeing the buzz generated around Chimaev, especially following Chimaev's recent, dominant first-round victory over former title challenger Whittaker. "The conversations have been more about me fighting Strickland," Du Plessis shared, adding, "But there was a very big reason no contracts have been signed, and I'm saying this as an opinion. I agreed that I'll fight Strickland, perfect, and that's the fight the fans want. But if you go on what the fans want right now, it's definitely not the Strickland fight." For Du Plessis, it's all about stepping up to the toughest challenges in the sport, and to him, that means going up against the most dangerous fighters with the strongest followings. "If you ask what I want to fight the best guy. I want to fight the guy the fans want me to fight. And that's 100% Khamzat," Du Plessis declared, acknowledging Chimaev's meteoric rise and dangerous skill set. Du Plessis' request for a fight with Chimaev has added intrigue given the unique geographical dynamics of a matchup between the South African champion and the Chechen-born Chimaev. Chimaev, who holds Russian citizenship and has trained and lived in multiple countries, including Sweden and Dubai, has not fought on U.S. soil or anywhere outside of Abu Dhabi since 2022. Nevertheless, Du Plessis, who has fought across the globe, expressed his willingness to take on Chimaev anywhere, under any circumstances, should the opportunity arise. "Wherever it is, I'm ready to go there," Du Plessis stated. "When it comes to Chimaev, it's about meeting him on equal ground, wherever that is. I don't mind traveling anywhere in the world for the fight." He praised Chimaev's versatility, but he was adamant that he'd match up well against the undefeated fighter. He said that while Chimaev's wrestling is undeniably elite, his own strength and power would be a force to be reckoned with. Sean Strickland, on the other hand, has not shied away from letting fans, and the UFC brass, know that he expects the promised rematch. Ever since their close January bout, Strickland has been vocal about his belief that he should have emerged victorious, feeling that he was robbed by the judges' scorecards. Strickland's insistence on a title shot became even clearer in his recent social media post. "Understand one thing. I am next in line. It's been said. It's been written. January/February me and at Dricus Du Plessis are scrapping." With a direct statement like that, it's clear Strickland is counting on a locked-in spot as Du Plessis' next opponent. However, if Chimaev, 14-0, were to secure a title shot, many analysts suggest he would likely enter as the favorite against any middleweight contender, Du Plessis included. With a reputation as one of the UFC's most intense grapplers and a fighter who brings a rare combination of strength and speed to the octagon, Chimaev is a daunting matchup for anyone in the division. His recent victory over Whittaker at UFC 308 showcased that dominance once again, as he submitted the Australian in under 4 minutes with a brutal face crank, showcasing the powerful grappling and swift finishing ability that makes him a dangerous opponent. Du Plessis acknowledged Chimaev's strengths but made it clear he wasn't intimidated, suggesting that the face-off would be an ultimate test of strength. "You know, when it comes to strength, there's not a doubt in my mind I'm stronger," Du Plessis remarked confidently. "Khamzat is a strong guy, but I don't think, no, I know for a fact that he's never felt power like this. He went on to describe Chimaev's wrestling abilities as exceptional, but added, when it comes to his wrestling, obviously that's his strong suit and where he likes to take the fight, and I would welcome that if I had to fight him. Let's meet strengths and see who can last. This rivalry, fueled by Du Plessis' eagerness to face Chimaev and Strickland's persistent push for a rematch, sets up a unique dilemma for the UFC.